What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're talking bangers for winter. I don't know how I'm titling this. I don't care. It's going to be something. But we've got some really good stuff. One just kind of slid into here and is what gave me the idea. I just unboxed it in a haul. But we've got a variety of price points. We've got affordable niche. We've got some straight up cheapy designers. We got some new release designers, some classic designers. We got some indie. We got a little bit of everything, but bottom line, common denominator, phenomenal options for the winter. Just kind of set you apart. They're not run-of-the-mill basic stuff that you're going to smell on everybody else. At least I don't think so. So let's discuss them. Stay tuned. Starting with probably, well, maybe not the most, but one of the most underappreciated releases of 2024 that I think it was just criminal to do, Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Parfum. I don't know how you can like the majority of this line, especially things like the Extremes and Intense and the EDP, and not like this one. It smells like an evolution of the Eau de Toilette and the Eau de Parfum. You lose some of the cherry, but you still have the bitter almond, the creaminess, the sweetness. You still maintain a little bit of leather. It's a more powdery fragrance than the others, which I sure enjoy about it. It's top three from the line for me. I don't think it quite beats out the Extreme and the Intense, but I would take this over the EDT, the EDP, the Sport, Cool, Cologne Flanker, Platine Privé, just all of the fresher ones and the other sweet concentrations like this. This is just so good. Shame that it did not get much love. It's around 124, 125 bucks from discounters. I paid it without hesitation the first opportunity I got to get it after it came out. And I haven't been wearing it a whole lot because I haven't had the weather, but I'm starting to get another nice cool front that's around the corner, and I want to get this in the rotation. And if you haven't sampled it yet, I wanted to get it on your radar as well. Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Parfum. A classic for those of you that like ambery and powdery. We got a theme here. Here's another powdery fragrance. Warm ambery, has a little bit of that Play-Doh feel from the Angelica root here, but gorgeous stuff, especially for dates. Prada Rossa Black. Big hype beast among this community for years. The love for it comes and goes, but never seems to completely go away. Always comes up in date night videos, cooler weather videos. It's a lot of people's favorite version in the Luna Rossa line. While not the most versatile fragrance, I think it does need cooler weather, and obviously evenings are the appropriate setting. During the day, if you like the profile and you got the right weather for it, rock with it. Great performance, beautiful, sensual fragrance, definitely attractive to women. I can tell you firsthand, for a lot of the ladies that watch this channel and my live stream are big fans of this, as well as my wife is a big fan of this one. I have not been wearing it much myself. I could say that for so many fragrances, it's unreal. I just have too many. But if you've never tried it, you might want to give it a shot and then, you know, kind of hunt down a bottle from discounters online so you can pay less, because it is that good. Prada Luna Rossa Black. Now here's one that I'm thinking about wearing this weekend because it's been a little while. It is Sweet Juicy Pineapple. No, it smells nothing like Aventus. With a nice vanillic tone, a little bit of suede, some amber wood. It's pretty good. There was a time when this was hyped up. It is Coach Platinum. You can still get it for a really good price, around 40 bucks for a 100 milliliter bottle. It is still all that in a bag of chips, in my opinion. I've always preferred the original Coach for Men, just for the moment in time when I was wearing it pretty often. But those of you that like the sweeter designers, this is so good. Pineapple vanilla with suede and amberwood. It just works. Man, does it work. It's the right kind of sweet fruity. Beautiful stuff. High level compliment getter. Average to a slightly above average performer. 6, 7, 8 hour range and longevity has been my experience. Everybody's different. You might get 30 minutes and it's gone, bro. You might get 3 or 4 hours. You might get 10. Who knows? But it's very affordable and it smells incredible. It is Coach Platinum. Bit more business professional, elegant, and masculine. You get a nice booziness, a herbal bay leaf, a warm sandalwood. This is Pasha de Cartier Parfum, a great daily wear professional scent. Or if just your attire begs for these type of profiles with your taste, it's a great daily wear option. Super masculine, in my opinion, far superior to the classic that is the original Eau de Toilette Pasha de Cartier. But that's me personally. I think that booze element with the heavy benzoin, making that warm sandalwood base, and that big hit of bay leaf that you get gives it this slightly warm green feel without making it a spicy green smell. Like, this is some really good stuff. Above average performance as well. This is an 8+ hour fragrance on my skin, and it's not too crazy to get a hold of as far as price point. It's Pasha de Cartier Parfum. Incense, rose, resins, just super rich, not over the top sweet, not a super powdery fragrance either. One of Sphinx Fragrance's best releases. This is Sphinx Elixir. This is a must-try from the house. If you're going through the house and the website down below, which that code is not an affiliate code. It was given to me for convenience when the brand started. I don't get a kickback or anything, and that's their standard link. But you can build a sample set. And this is an absolute, in my opinion, if you value my opinion anyways, absolute 100% must in your sample set. This is one you have to try. This is some of Mohammed's best work. This, I would say, fragrances like Mango Storm, Mangolicious Hibby Storm, Citron Vanille, very good. God, there's so many good ones. Cairo Nights, that's been a personal favorite of mine as well. I would say Black Anubis. That and this are probably their two best if you're looking for something rich and warm, but still offers a little bit of freshness, especially Black Anubis. That's like a leather oud grapefruit fragrance. Oh, so good. Point is, an independent niche house loaded with incredible originals that perform, that smell of quality. And this leads the pack, in my opinion. So a must sample from the house. It's super warm and inviting, and very unique at the same time. So it's perfect for the winter. It is Sphinx Fragrance's Sphinx Elixir. This is the fragrance that gave me the idea. I unboxed it yesterday for the Boxing Day sale video, the designer fragrance haul that I did. This is going in the, next week I got a cool front. This is going in the rotation absolutely 100%. Late to the game on it. John Varvatos Oud, in stock currently at the recording of this in the link below. I would say their second best fragrance behind Dark Rebel. A little animalic and funky. I could have swore there was castoreum in here, just like Dark Rebel, but it's very smoky. It dries down a lot more woodsy than it, like in the beginning, when we looked at the cross-reference the notes, it says woody's the main accord. It's like, it's woody, but I wouldn't say it's like the main attraction. Well, as it dries down, it's extremely smoky, woody fragrance. Very resinous and warm. It's not over the top sweet and spicy. It is so, so good. Definitely a little on the animalic side, but nothing super challenging. Has that gold plastic, but it's chain mesh look to it. Of course, has the fleur-de-lis on the cap, my favorite thing that they do. Just such a great fragrance. And that spray on my hand yesterday lasted for every bit of 7 or 8 hours before it became a faint skin scent. So above average performer, which for them is a beast. They have no strong performers. They have above average, they have average, and they have weak. So this is on the upper end of performance in my experience from a John Varvatos release. There's an argument for it being the best from the house, but I'm going to say it's the second best, but definitely great for this time of year is John Varvatos Oud. Still in production, apparently, and still cheap, because for years I thought it was getting discontinued. Apparently not. Papyrus, incense, and yuzu. L'Odyssey Pour Homme Intense from Issey, Miyake, a great above-average performer that'll give you some citrus fresh with some darker, heavier elements that cut through the cold. Great performance, 8+ hours of longevity, 2 hours of strong projection. Again, you get a nice hefty dose of incense with papyrus, gives a little hint of this earthy green smell. Juicy yuzu citrus at the top. There's other elements here, but that's the main things that stick out to me, and it's a great performer. It really is an intense version because you lose some of that greenery of L'Odyssey, and it just gets enhanced by that resin, that incense that's in here. It's just such a really good fragrance. It's been a while since I've worn it myself. It deserves some love from me, and for like $25 you can get a 4.2 ounce for it. It might deserve some love from you. It's L'Odyssey Pour Homme Intense from Issey, Miyake. Do you like rose and vanilla? This is one of the best. I need to get it in my rotation. This is one of the more impressive Manceras as far as vanillas are concerned. It's Royal Vanilla. Royal Vanilla is a rich, super jammy rose, and the vanilla here is creamy. It's nice and powdery, but it's a very warm rose vanilla, very ambery type of fragrance. So good. So good. And the vanilla here is not over the top, like whipped and creamy. There's a little bit of creaminess here, but it's got a little bit of a dry dustiness to it that adds that powder. Like I find the vanilla, I have more of a powdered vanilla smell than I do powdered rose. I'm sure there's a combination making that work, but so good. Kind of regal in many ways for being rose and vanilla. You wouldn't think regal and rose and vanilla go together, but kind of. Can be found affordably. Monster performer. Definitely a monster of the ones in this video. And hashtag vanilla is life, right? Definitely worth trying if you like rose or vanilla. It's royal vanilla. At this stage for winter, I think it's a modern classic among designers. It's still my favorite of the bunch. Until further notice, the Parfum's really good. The EDT Intense is really good. But the most wanted, EDP Intense, the black bottle, I think is still the best one. The toffee sweetness here just does it for me. A little spice from some cardamom. It's woodsy and ambery. It's just super inviting. Yes, it's kind of like a stripped down version of some of the Stronger With You fragrances. Don't get me wrong, I agree. It's redundant to a lot of those, but it's a more simplified fragrance. Like everything I just listed to you, that's pretty much it. No complexity, not a deep fragrance, just smells pretty similar from start to finish. It doesn't change much. It's a pretty linear fragrance. It performs really well. It's really attractive. You're going to smell good for a long time. And if your lady likes sweet designers, her favorite thing on me, boy, are you in for a treat. This is the kind of stuff's going to want her to stay hanging on you. Stay all up in your personal space, you know. And if you're really into your significant other, you're cool with her being all up in your personal space. So if you haven't tried this yet, you're doing yourself a disservice. Yes, the Parfum's great. Some people's favorite. EDT Intense new release, underrated if you like powdery floral. It still has some of the sweetness of this one, but this, still a GOAT. Still the best wanted fragrance ever, in my opinion. Yes, even over Wanted by Night. The most wanted, Eau de Parfum Intense. Sadly, the opposite effect. Wife loves the most wanted, right? She's not a big fan of this one. I got the infamous, that smells something you would like, which means I don't like it, but I'll tolerate it because I know you like it. So it's not a hate for her, but it is definitely not a like or a love, but I love it. Guys, you got to wear what you like. You don't want to wear something your lady can't stand. That's not what I'm saying. Like, Amouage Overture, man. She hates it. I can't wear it. It sucks. I think it's amazing, but I can't wear it around her. This, on the other hand, she's okay with it. But I think it's amazing. It's Godolphin from Parfums de Marly. I got this for 95 bucks unboxed recently from Olfactory Factory, and it's like right around 100 and some change from Fragrance Buy. Like, it's such a steal. It's at a 75 ml at this point, but it's a more earthy forward take on Tuscan leather and earthy tones, oak moss and such. Not heavy on the raspberry, not heavy on the florals. There's a lot of fragrances out there, especially niche brands like this, that have their version of Tuscan leather. And there's a flavor for everyone that want kind of a manipulation or rebalancing or stronger floral accords and fruits. Like try Bacio Immortel. There's stronger florals and stronger raspberry. Try Paradis de Sin's Bliss. It's more on the woods and the oak moss, less on the leather and the fruit and the florals. You see what I'm saying? There's a different balancing out there, quality for everybody. So if you like the earthy, leathery side of it, the much more over-the-top masculine side of the profile, I think Godolphin is the one. This is a super manly fragrance, in my opinion. This is man's man, earthy leather. Oh, it's got that bite, that edge to it. This is some rough and tumble stuff, but still good quality, crazy strong, and really good price point. Really good price, even if you want the 4.2 ounce, really good price point. Hard to beat. Unfortunately, wife's not a big fan of it, but again, it smells like something I would like, so I can wear it around her and enjoy my damn self without worrying about her not liking it. So not everything's a complete win when it comes to the significant other, but this is a win for me. Great for this weather, too. Parfums de Marly Godolphin. Well, that's the 10 I wanted to discuss with you guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me for the video. This is 2 days after Christmas. I hope you had a great holiday season with your family. Here's to a bright, fresh new year of 2025. I hope you have your goals set. And if going to the gym is one of them for you, like, I'm going to start this year. If you're going to do it, don't be a January gym signee, and that's a wrap after that. Stick with it if you're going to do it. Don't you go crowding the gyms with all those other New Year's resolution people if you're not going to stick with it. And hopefully hopefully your goal setting isn't based around the new year starting, and whatever you set, both short term and long term, I hope you achieve. Go out there and get it. Nobody's going to do the work for you. Nobody's going to achieve for you. And it sure feels good to earn some things out there. So again, here's to a great 2024 and hopefully a phenomenal 2025 for both yourself and me. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe before you leave. I have links down below for everything. I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.